Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm hoping that the sound is okay. I forgot to shut off my ceiling fan. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to be talking to you today about the Bring Back My Bars. Now, I'm a little late to the party on this, only because I should have done this video like a month ago. Bring Back My Bar has been available since January 1st, and it's now, you've only got, what, 5 days to buy it? So nothing like waiting till the last second. My cats are walking around. They're probably going to be up on the counters, whatever. Okay. I'm going to talk to you about all 25. It's 25. And then there's an extra 10. So is that 35? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Yeah, I guess there's about 35 cents. I think I have that right. There's a cat down there. 25 are available now for you to just buy. And then 10 are available for you to put into your Scentsy Club. So if you have a Scentsy Club, you can put it in there. But if you don't have a Scentsy Club, then you don't get them, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of brilliant on Scentsy's part. Anyway, there's cats everywhere. Cats. They're worse than kids sometimes. Okay, I am going to talk to you first about the ones that I don't have in front of me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bars of wax in front of me. Okay, these are bars of wax that are just from my stash, just that I still have from the last time they were in Bring Back My Bar, or from when they were actually active in the catalog, whatever. I think most of them are from Bring Back My Bar. Anyway, so I have 9 of them. I did not order the kit. Consultants are available. I don't think it was available to customers. It was not available to customers this time around, I don't think. As consultants, we were offered to buy all of them. I think just the 25 that are available now, not the 10 that only go into Scentsy Club. And I did not opt for that because this is the second or third Bring Back My Bar campaign that I have smelled all of them. I have warmed all of them at one point, okay? And I still had so many of them in my stash. So it didn't make sense for me. And some of them are even already in my Scentsy Club and have been in my Scentsy Club. So it didn't make sense for me to buy 25 bars of wax if I knew that there was a bunch that I wasn't gonna like, okay? So I'm gonna talk to you about the ones that I don't have in front of me. I'm gonna try to remember what they smelled like and what my impression was. I'll probably be able to do that because I have the scent descriptions in front of me. And then I will actually open up the ones that I have and we will talk about those. Okay. If you're curious about how I store my wax bars, there is just one of the carts that I use. I have 2 of those. And that's how I store my Scentsy bars, because I can store them horizontal and I store them alphabetically. I will put a link to the 2 videos, because it's a part 1 and a part 2, up in the cards, or down in the description also, of my wax walkthrough. Now, I did that, I guess it was about 10 months ago, and they got a lot of views, which is good. I guess it was a little bit of like an ASMR thing for people. They would put it on and just sort of fall asleep. And I think there's a couple people that commented and said that they watched it more than once because they would start it and they would fall asleep or get, distracted or whatever. And then they would start it up again. Anyway, I have to do a new one because there has been some turnover. And the cool thing about that, this is technically not really compliant, but I'm just talking in the past, people watched those videos and then they messaged me and they said, can I get that? And can I buy that? And can I buy that? And I said, maybe. So that's why I might do another wax walkthrough. Also, they're full right now. I literally can't buy any wax. Plus, ding dong, the UPS guy might come. He's got the delivering today. He's got my scent of the month and some stuff that has other wax in it. And my sugar bar is in there. I can't wait. Anyway, we're going to talk about the ones I don't have in front of me. Banana nut bread. Banana nut bread is right from the oven with ripe bananas, nuts, and spices. Okay, so banana nut bread smells extremely like fake banana to me. It doesn't smell like real banana. Real, true banana smell is kind of hard to do in home fragrance. It doesn't have a lot of bakery in it for me. I'm not into a fake banana smell. Supposedly it is one of the first waxes that Heidi warmed in her house. This is the co-CEO of the company at the time. And Orville had just bought the company, and the two chicks who actually invented Scentsy gave him a bunch of bars, and Heidi was warming the wax, and Orville thought that she had really baked banana bread. I probably told that story really wrong. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So banana nut bread comes back in a Bring Back My Bar. It feels like every year. And it definitely does like every 2 years. So whatever. Not my cup of tea. If I had a bar of it, I probably wouldn't even put it into my warmers. Honestly, I would just sell it. Blueberry Rush. Blueberry Rush is now in my Scentsy Club. I don't have a bar of it here. It is fantastic. I think Blueberry Rush came back once 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and I had it in my Scentsy Club for 5 minutes and I took it out, I think maybe. I love Blueberry Rush. I miss it a lot. If you have 3 Wishes from the Aladdin collection, the one with the genie on it, very similar to Blueberry Rush. It's described as ripe blueberry, cranberry, black currant, and pomegranate. So it's not just blueberry, it's berry. I'm squinting. I'm sorry, I forgot my glasses. It's a lot of berry, and it's not fake berry. It smells very real, and it's not one-toned because it's got all those different berries in there. You smell blueberries and red berries and blackberries. So there's a lot going on. It's really nice to mix it, but it's also really nice on its own. It's very crisp. It's clean. I like it. Okay. Cherry Limeade. I hated Cherry Limeade. It really smelled like the taste of cherry limeade. So zesty key lime, sweet cherry, and juicy berry, and blah blah blah, reminiscent of a soda fountain drink. Soda fountain drink. Really did smell like the taste of it. But also reminded me of kind of like urinal cleaner, like a urinal cake, and it just wasn't my gig. I didn't like it. If I'd walked into somebody's house and smelled it, I would be like, oh, it smells nice and fresh in here. It smells clean. It smells like the janitor just came by. But it wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't feel the need to keep it. You know, I used it and then I got rid of it. Okay. Cherry almond pie, supposedly, now I'm speaking of Orville again. They come back. Cherry almond pie has been back 4 times since I've been a Scentsy consultant. One of the cherry almond pie was in like the first round of Scentsy, like in 2004, 2005, that kind of thing. Supposedly Orville's favorite wax, supposedly. Graham crackers, sweet almond cream, and cherries. Really does smell like that, except it's not a lot of graham cracker. It's cherry and almond together, which I don't hate at all. In fact, I really kind of like it. I just don't have a bar of it on hand. I might buy a bar before the end of the month because I am planning on making a big purchase probably the last day of the month, just to make sure that I have them all, because I'm not putting all those things into my Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club is having some changes, and I'm very lucky that my customers do subscribe to Scentsy Club often. In fact, that's over 50% of my PRV usually each month is Scentsy Club, which I thank you very much. I really appreciate it. The problem with Scentsy Club is that you cannot put the purchases into a party. So you don't earn host rewards. Now, listen, you can also get 10% off if it's, a certain amount, and then you get, whatever. But you get a half price item if it's over a certain amount. But as a consultant, I don't get hostess rewards. As customers, they don't get hostess rewards, because I also have customers that open up a party on my website so that they have a shopping link, so that every 3 months I can call them up and just be like, you have this much in free stuff, give me your list, and that's it, right? And if you are a customer, I can do that for you also. Every 3 months, every 90 days, I call you up and I say, okay, you've spent such and such over the past 3 months. This is how much you have in free and half price items. Yay. The problem with that is that you can't always get your bar, right? So So that is why Scentsy Club is important to me. That's why that's the only thing that's in my Scentsy Club is the discontinued wax. Okay. Anyway, ding dong. Anyway, I am probably just going to buy like 2 or 3 of my favorite bars that I don't feel like I need to have in Scentsy Club, like cherry almond pie. I probably will buy 1 or 2 bars. Love it. My husband really likes the bakery scents much more than I do. Okay. Boho. I don't remember boho so much. I know that I've warmed out all of these. Clove-studded winter apples entwined with juicy black plums, Candied mulberries and cinnamon sticks. I remember liking it, but I don't remember exactly what it smells like. So it's got cinnamon and it's got winter apples and it's got plums. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a nice autumn fragrance. Okay. Grape granita. I just finished a bar of grape granita. I had grape granita from the last time it was in Bring Back My Bar. It was about a year and a half ago. And somehow I ended up with 3 bars. Don't know how that happened. And they were all a juicy, dripping mess. Very similar to that. Okay. Same color, too, by the way. And so I couldn't sell them. So I just used them very slowly. And just this past fall, when Graham Cracker Crunch came out, my friend Johanna suggested that I mix grape granita with Graham Cracker Crunch, and holy shitballs. So good. Smells like peanut butter and jelly because Graham Cracker Crunch has a peanut butter aspect to it. It was so good. I was warming that like once a week and I blew through 3 bars. So yay. Okay. Casting spells that will not come into my house. Casting spells. Oh, grape granita just smells like grapes, by the way. But casting spells is, oh my God. It's so bad. You can go ahead and correct me and say that it's not so bad, but it's fucking bad. It's bad. It is apple, drizzle, roasted pears, and cinnamon bark. No, it smells like old rotten fruit and old rotten pumpkins, believe it or not. Casting Spells was the scent of the month for September of 2016. And I remember it because I bullshitted my way through a video. And if you go back and listen to that video, you know what? I'm gonna link that video in the description below. And you'll hear that I'm lying in the video. I'm like, oh yeah, this smells good. I hadn't warmed it yet. I was unboxing it and smelling it. I'm like, oh yeah, that smells good. Shit smells terrible. Okay. It was the scent of the month for September 2016. I had just become a Scentsy consultant for the 3rd time. And it came with the cauldron warmer. Love that warmer. I ended up selling that warmer for a lot of money. I used it and then I sold it used and the person wanted it very badly. And I had the original packaging. So whatever. Anyway, Casting Spells will not find its way back into my house. It pollutes everything. It took me a year and a half to get rid of the bars that I had. I was giving them away as gifts. And that's not really a gift. That's like giving somebody a pile of shit and saying, here, I got this for you. Okay. Sugar is on its way to my house right now. Sugar is one of my favorite Scentsy scents of all time. It is fruity blend of lemon drops and cotton candy. I don't smell lemon. It is perfumey candy. It is fabulous. Maui Mist, creamy bouquet of rose, lilac, wood, and musk drizzled with creamy vanilla. I remember not liking this very much. I remember it being creamy, like thinking, wow, it's good that they put that word creamy in there because if you like a dairy smell, that's fine. I didn't like it. It was just a little too much of a Hawaiian tropical thing for me. As you guys know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, I'm not into the tropical fruit. I'm not into pineapple and like guava and mango and stuff like that. It's rare that I like that kind of stuff. Okay, Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm is good. But Thunderstorm is a little too sharp for me, believe it or not. It's refreshing moss, sharp clove, and spicy rose are like the breeze in a storm. Now, if you look at certain descriptions of Thunderstorm by Scentsy, there will be no description there. It just says crisp and clean, like just after a storm, something like that. But it's very, very rose. Now, you guys know that I love rose. In fact, I'm going to talk about Simply Rose in a few minutes. It has a lot of rose in it, but it's like a masculine rose smell, which is nice. But it's a little too, it's like distracting in the room for me. It's a little too crisp. It's almost like, you know, when you first open the window and you get that nice cool breeze and you're like, oh yeah, that feels so good. And then within 15 or 20 minutes, you're like, I'm fucking cold. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I gotta close that window. When I put Thunderstorm into the warmers, I really like it at the beginning and it's really crisp and everything. And then I'm like, oh my God, let me shut off these warmers. Okay, so I choose not to warm Thunderstorm. You could probably mix it with stuff, but it's a very complex fragrance already. So I haven't found the right thing to mix it with. Huckleberry Sage. I just sold my bar from when, I don't know, I bought it in a flash sale or something like that. I had it in my stash and I opened it up as I was like bagging up the order and I was like, damn, this smells really good. Shit. Like I was so disappointed, you know? Huckleberry Sage is nice. Tart ruby cranberries and sweet purple huckleberries dusted with silver sage. nicer than that sounds. Okay, Huckleberry Sage is really nice. And it's got a purple sticker and it's green wax, which is really interesting. I always find that to be interesting. That's a lame thing to find interesting, but I do. Mandarin Moon is nice. Mandarin Moon reminds me of Celestial Seasonings Bengal Spice Tea. Spirited cinnamon and glowing ginger illuminated by sweet orange and star anise. It doesn't have too much anise in it. It is the combination. It's a perfect combination of orange and clove together. Perfect. It's very seasonal. I don't know if I would warm that at this time of year. Well, yeah, maybe at this time of year, but not like August. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm thinking spring summer, because the spring summer catalog comes out in 5 days. Anyway, Midnight Fig. Now, Midnight Fig, a lot of people would say, how the hell did this get into the Bring Back My Bar selection? Who the hell voted for this? I didn't vote for it because I've got my fill of Midnight Fig, but I love Midnight Fig. I'm one of those weird ones. I don't like the casting spells, but I do like the Midnight Fig. Earthy ripened figs and golden berries tempered by musky woods. It is very musky. It is very earthy. It smells a little bit like dirt. But I'm one of those people that actually liked tomato vine also. We used to have a Simply line. When I first started Scentsy, there was a line of Simply. So we had Simply Lemon, Simply Vanilla, which actually I'm going to talk about, Simply Rose, which I'm going to talk about, Simply Patchouli, Simply Basil, and then there were like single notes. It was very much like mixing essential oils, and then you could like throw a couple of different cubes into a warmer, and it was fabulous. And they got rid of that. I loved that. Anyway, what was my point? Oh, yeah, Simply Basil. Everybody hated Simply Basil. I loved it. So I like Midnight Fig. I also like Midnight and Curacao, and I also like Scarlet Witch, which are in the same vein, okay? Huckleberry and Clementine we're going to talk about that in a minute. Salted Caramel Cupcake. I remember this being entirely too sweet. I could not deal with it. It was just like, ugh. Creamy golden caramel with hints of cocoa and delicate sea salt crowns a buttery cupcake. I remember not liking it at all, but you guys know that I'm not into the bakery stuff, okay? Now, the ones that I do have, let's talk about Ambrosia. Very sweet, very fruity. It's got pineapple. Pineapple is not great for me. Tropical pineapple, mandarin orange slices, juicy pears, and ripe Concord grapes with hints of jam and fruit nectar. This is the fruitiest piece of shit that you're ever going to smell. It's okay, but damn it. You could probably mix this with graham cracker crunch also, because you would have like a peanut butter and jam kind of a thing. Okay. Banana berry. These are all left over from last time they come back. Banana berry comes back all the time. I hate it. No, I have Bananarama. I don't have banana berry. Oh, Bananarama's here too. So here we go. I don't have banana berry. Ew, banana berry. Ew, Bananarama. Ew, sweet golden ripe bananas. Bananarama is just banana, and this shit doesn't smell like banana. I'm going to try to pop it out, but keep it intact because I still want to sell it. I don't want to warm this. You could probably mix this with the cinnamon graham cracker crunch also. Banana and peanut butter is fantastic together. Oh, the underside. It's more so on the underside. Ugh, that's Bananarama. I don't have banana berry. I skipped over banana berry. Luscious sweet banana cream layered with succulent strawberries. Anyway, bubblegum. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is pink haze. Hold on. Bubblegum. It's the wrong pink one. No. This bubblegum smells like the gum that came in. Well, first of all, it could be Bazooka. It smells like the gum that comes with that little bit of a dusting of sugar on the outside, or the cornstarch on the outside. Kind of like from baseball cards. The true scent of baseball card bubblegum, sugar, and cotton candy with a hint of mint. It does have the hint of mint. This is an authentic scent. Not for me, no. Blueberry ice. Still from the Bring Back My Bar from last time. It's okay. It's very sweet. a stack of sweet cherry ice, white lemon, and blue raspberry. So it's supposed to be like the Astro Pops. And it is. It's not my thing. No, I don't like that. Coconut cotton. This has Robbie Vitale written on it. This is one of his favorite scents. He's a director on my team. And every time I get my hands on one of these, I give it to him. Because I don't like it. I don't even know why I have it. Okay. Pink haze. I was just smelling pink haze thinking that it was the bubblegum. Pink haze is nice. Pink haze was in my Scentsy Club, I think, from the last time. I don't remember, but I remember loving pink haze. A sweet confection of berries, nectarines, and vanilla laced whipped cream nestled in marshmallow fondant. That's right up my alley. I don't like bakery scents, but I do like cotton candy, sugary candy scents. Berry of paradise, sugar, all that kind of stuff. Hi, Mouse. How you doing? He's coming. Okay. Huckleberry and Clementine. This one's purple. Huckleberry Sage has the same color sticker, but then green wax. And it's a drippy mess. That's why I have it over here, because I have to warm it myself. This is really strong. This was the scent of the month for June 2017 with the Revere warmer. The one with the blue insert and then the red tin on the outside with the stars for like 4th of July. Bless you. Huckleberry and Clementine is described as huckleberry, preserves, clementine, and a sprig of strawberry vine. All those things, very tart. The clementine is real strong. The strawberry is there. It's very, that description is very true, but it's very strong. Now, the Revere warmer was great. If you have it, get it out of your closet and use it. It's a great warmer. It also warmed very hot, and this shit, look, this still has the scent of the month sticker on it. That's how old it is. Oh my God. Anyway, the vapors, you can see the vapors. If you use this wax well, I don't know if it's still this strong, because this is from the original from 2017. Can you imagine? 5 years? Holy shit. You would put this into a strong warmer and you would see the vapors coming up out of the wax. Love that. Let's see what else. Okay, so we're still going to talk about a couple more. Shimmer, I don't have on hand. Shimmer is sweet cherries, velvety apricot, and sensual white musk crowned with a shimmering of spun sugar. Now, they only just recently took Shimmer away from the body line and laundry and stuff like that. Shimmer was fantastic. I was initially introduced to Shimmer when it came out with the bricks, the sugar and shimmer bricks came out. Oh my God, why didn't I load up on those? I blew through them really quick, and by the time I blew through them, they weren't available anymore. But it was a combination. You could buy the 2 bricks together of sugar and shimmer. It was probably $40 because that's how much it is now. Oh my gravy. And then they combined together beautifully. I love Shimmer. I loved it in the body line, but it's not any longer. Okay. Simply Vanilla, French vanilla with a touch of coconut milk. Ironically enough, Simply Vanilla has more than just vanilla in it. It also has coconut milk. Simply Vanilla is nice. Simply Vanilla was in my Scentsy Club for a long time, and I recently took it out. I guess it was about a year ago I took it out. Because the only reason why I really had it in my Scentsy Club was because it has such a strong place, such a big place in my heart. Simply Vanilla was my very, very first Scentsy wax that I warmed. In fact, I will put a link to my very first Scentsy video in the description of this video. Okay, in the description, I will put that link. It was from 2016 when I first became a consultant. All I was doing was kidnapping. I was not intending on being a consultant at all. I just wanted to buy the kit. And the kit came with a full bar of Simply Vanilla. It blew my socks off. It's not even the best fragrance in the world, and I was so impressed. And in the video, I'm so affected. I have like these long, glittery nails. And I even call the shit like bars. I think I call them bricks or something like that. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about in the video because it was like 2 days after I opened up my box, right? Anyway, Simply Vanilla is nice. It's a good mix. You can mix it with stuff that's too strong. Like you can mix Simply Vanilla with Huckleberry Clementine and it wouldn't be so, that kind of thing. Spiced Orange Harvest, I feel like should not be in the same collection as Mandarin Moon. Spiced Orange Harvest is strong, sweet oranges spiced with clove and cinnamon. That's exactly what Mandarin Moon has, except Mandarin Moon also has star anise. So why are these two in the same collection? They don't smell exactly the same, but like they both Bengal spice tea. That's what they smell like. Okay. World Traveler is, I think I put that in my Scentsy Club. Did I? I have to make sure. World Traveler is fantastic. It was in my Scentsy Club for about 2 years. Then I started to accumulate it, and then I took it out. So now it's back. So now I'm going to put it into my Scentsy Club for another couple of years. Blackberry, dark pomegranate, and oak bark inspire adventure. Now this is a masculine berry scent. That's all I can say. It's not specifically blackberry. It's not specifically pomegranate. It is masculine. It's musky. It's fantastic. And it also is very, very effective. Perfect for a teenage boy's room, which I have. But perfect just in the house. Not really in a kitchen, but trust me, World Traveler is fantastic. Aussie Plum is described as melange of juicy plum, pink grapefruit, and tart pomegranate with smooth vanilla. I honestly don't remember Aussie Plum making an impression on me so much. Had it, I warmed through it, I didn't buy any more. So that's the only thing that I'm going to say about that. Toffee Butter Crunch was, oh my God, so sweet, I couldn't handle it. Salted caramel glaze, candied walnuts, toffee, and vanilla bean. Usually anything with walnuts, I can't really handle. We have, and I have in my Scentsy Club, and I also have a bunch of them, Toasted Acorn and Oak from the Holiday Collection. Is a Harvest Collection? From the Harvest Collection, I think, from this past year. That's the exception to the rule for me. Toasted Acorn and Oak, because it does have, it's very nutty. But yeah, Toffee Butter Crunch, no, not my thing. The walnuts just take over. It's kind of like Central Park pralines. Can't do it. Oats and honey is so gross. It smells like if you took a bowl and you filled it halfway with honey and then sprinkled some oats in there. So it's just slightly oaty, if that's a word. And then that honey, it's too much. It's too heavy. It's too, ugh. You would have to mix it with something. I'm getting like, ugh, just thinking about it. Hendrix. Hendrix is, for people who love the masculine scents, Hendrix is like the icon of masculine scent for home fragrance. Earthy, patchouli, glowing sandalwood, and pink pepper harmonizes. Let's start that again. Earthy patchouli, glowing sandalwood, and pink pepper harmonizes with sweet tobacco flower. So I remember this being a little too masculine for me. I remember thinking that it would only be good like in a study or like a masculine decorated room, which I don't really have any masculinely decorated rooms in my house right now, except for my son. So that's, I didn't buy it. I'm not going to, I'm a little bit over the FOMO thing, the fear of missing out. A lot of Scentsy consultants fall into that trap. And if you are a Scentsy consultant watching this video, please check yourself at the door. When Scentsy comes out with all the new things, and you feel like you have to have all the new things, after a while, you really need to not get all of the things, because then all of a sudden you have all of the things and then there's no room to live. Okay, hold on. Okay, kid came home. Sorry, I had to let him in because, of course, he has keys in his pocket, but it's too much work to reach into your pocket. Anyway, yeah, so Hendrix was not my thing. Caramel Pear Crisp is fantastic, and I don't know, I have to put it into my Scentsy Club to get it. I think I'm going to, because I remember it being amazing. Ripe, I love anything pear, by the way. Pear is like my #1 jam. Ripe pear and juicy nectarine blanketed in a brown sugar crust and topped with a dollop of warm caramel cream. That sounds like it's a little too sweet for me, but the fact that it's pear, I remember loving Caramel Pear Crisp. So I think I am going to be putting it into my Scentsy Club because I can't buy it. I have to put it into my Scentsy Club because this is the last 10, okay? Obviously, I'm going to put up the graphic that shows you all these things. So I am going to be getting that. Bora Bora Blossom, I do not remember at all. Succulent island fruits and lush orchid balanced with a kiss of fresh, clean violet leaf. I don't remember that at all. I know that I've warmed it. Simply Rose is already back into my Scentsy Club. I love Simply Rose. It's basically just rose fragrance. You mix you mix Simply Rose with sugar and you will die happy. It is fantastic. Simply Rose is fantastic. Very, very floral. All it is rose. It doesn't have any other elements to it. Southern Evening. I've got it right here. I have it from the last time it was in a Bring Back My Bar. A little bit juicy. Southern Evening is in the same realm as Thunderstorm, where it's kind of masculine. French lavender, geranium, subtle fruits, and white musk. Southern Evening is really good for covering up bad odors. So if you have a kitty litter box, if you have a dog smell, if you have a smoker in the house, whatever, Southern Evening is really good for covering up odors. I highly recommend it. Because I have the one bar, I don't know, I might put it back into my Scentsy Club. It was in my Scentsy Club for a long time, and then I took it out, so I might put it back in. I'm not sure. And my home has been in my Scentsy Club since the beginning of Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club launched in 2017 or 18. 18, I think. 2018. And this there was a Bring Back My Bar campaign at the same time that Scentsy Club launched. This bitch went right into my Scentsy Club and has never come out. And I only warm it when I really need to feel good. Like when I'm like down, like in the dumps or something, when something is depressing me. I'll be honest with you, I warmed it a lot last Christmas. I think I blew through 2 or 3 bars last Christmas because, as many of you know, my very, very dear friend Mark passed away. He was a Scentsy director. He wasn't directly on my team, but we were in the same group. And we used to help each other out and stuff. Anyway, I don't want to get sad about it because the anniversary of his death came and I revisited some things. Anyway, and now my father's ill, so that is all. I save my home for when I really need it. This is like my therapy session right here. So I have, I think, 2 or 3 bars of this. I might, no, I actually can't. I can't buy extra. So I just have to keep it in my Scentsy Club. It's just going to stay in my Scentsy Club. Anyway, I think I got them all. I think that was it. I don't even know how long I've been going for. 33 minutes, and we're going to cut it down. I'm going to cut about 5 or 10 minutes out of this. So we're talking about, 25, 30 minutes of me babbling about wax. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Please consider sharing. And if you are a Scentsy consultant, you are more than welcome to share with your customers, and I will make sure that your customer buys from you and not from me. How about that? I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Bring Back My Bar is only available now for another 5 days. Or you could just put it into your Scentsy Club and not deal with it until the next time you have Scentsy Club's delivery, right? But you can't get multiples. I mean, you could put multiple into your Scentsy Club, but you can't suddenly decide. Like if you put 1 bar of My Home into your Scentsy Club, in 3 months you can't say I want 5 of those. So think about it long and hard. Maybe buy all of them now, and then when comes time for your Scentsy Club, you can be like, yes, I want that. I don't want that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.